All right, we're going to play. We're gonna go back with the Baldwin family. All right, let's see. All right, so now, Matthew, we got 2 answers up on the board because you're too young to drink.
Right.
Too young to pick up on women.
Yes.
Besides a bar, name a place where a man picks up women. You've heard stories. Somebody's told you. Your uncles. You've seen movies.
The club?
Is the club on the board? Number 1 answer. All right, Mama, we back down to you.
No.
So now, with your wonderful children, we said 4 total, right?
Yes.
With your wonderful children, at some point in time, a long time ago, their daddy had to come holler at you. Somewhere between Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay. See how I slid that in real slick. Some time ago, he came to talk to you. So now, if he was to do it all over again, he was to pick you up, where might he pick you up at?
Well, we first met in school, but I would say now it would be college.
Is college not on the board?
That was a good answer, Mama. Good job. That was a good answer.
God, give me a little bit more time. Give me another 6 months. God, give me another year, God, and then I'll let you do it. God, then I'll let you have your way in my life. God says, if you really want me to do what I said I can do, then you have to give all of yourself. And so we've been trying to weed whack for years, and so we keep trying to figure out why this stuff keep popping up. Some stuff I got to pull up from the source. Some stuff I got to pull up from the ground up. And watch it. You can't grow up until you decide you're going to pull it up. My growth is based on the stuff I pull up from the source. You want to know how to get your family tree stronger? Is when you decide to start pulling stuff up from the roots. Because that tree, this is why many of us dealing with stuff from generation to generation, is because the roots have gotten so deep. Because they've been ignored, and watch it, and then they've been watered, and then they've been cultivated time and time again, generation after generation, and nobody decided, you know what, maybe we need to pull this root up. Here's a very true story, and I was just thinking about it. My guy Adrian, he came and did some landscaping at the house, and so Adrian, where you at? Wave your hand so I can send you some business. And so Adrian came and did some landscaping at the house, and we had some weeds that were growing, and watch it, we had a weed that had grown so big we thought it was a tree. Lady Keisha was complaining. She was like, I need you to cut that tree down on the side of the house. I was like, it wasn't no tree when we moved here. And so we look out. This thing is growing up along the side of the house. It's humongous. It's got a trunk and everything. It's because the weed has been allowed to grow. And be careful when the weeds disguise them things as things of health. And so now you're dealing with stuff in your life. This is where many of our dysfunction, I'm preaching better than y'all responding. This is where many of our dysfunction happens in our lives, is because we've allowed stuff to grow up in our lives year after year, time after time, and it's become normal to us. Be careful when dysfunction begins to look like normalcy. When everybody around me looks like me, I think I'm normal. When everybody around me is broke, I think everybody's supposed to be broke until I get exposed to something greater. This is what Jesus came to do. He came to expose you to more than what you're supposed to have, more than what you thought that you become. He says, I am the door. I am the tree of life. He says, watch it. He says, let me show you a greater thing. And so I got to get to this place where I start pulling up the roots and start figuring out how can I change this, because I can't grow up until I learn to pull up. And so I got to get to that place where I'm starting to look at other people around me and start saying, you know what? Why are you still acting like that? I need you to pull it up. Why you still stuck on that? No, I need you to pull that up. No, you still tripping on that? No, I need you to pull that up. I need, go ahead and touch somebody. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.